Have you ever imagined a life where no one, and I mean no one, could rattle your peace? Think about that for a second. A life where the noise, the drama, the petty arguments, all just pass through you like wind through trees. You stay grounded, calm, unshaken. Most people think that getting angry is a sign of strength, that by raising your voice, clenching your fists, or standing your ground, you're somehow taking control. But the truth? Anger isn't power, it's surrender. It's letting someone else push your buttons and pull you out of yourself. The ancient Stoics, people like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, they saw things differently. They believed real strength was invisible. It's not in how loudly you speak, but in how quietly you keep your peace. It's not in how hard you hit back, but in how little you're shaken to begin with. Imagine living that way, not cold, not indifferent, just free. Free from the chaos of other people's moods. Free from being controlled by every sharp word or careless act. In this video, we're going to explore exactly how the Stoics trained their minds to become emotionally invincible, and how you can do the same. You'll learn how to stop reacting, start reflecting, and turn every trigger into an opportunity for mastery. So if you're ready to build a fortress of peace within yourself, one that no storm can shake, let's begin. Let's dive in. The first step to mastering anger and building that inner fortress of peace is one of the most powerful principles the Stoics ever taught. Know what's in your control and what isn't. Sounds simple, right? But think about how often we forget this. We waste so much energy trying to manage things that are completely out of our hands, someone else's opinion, a stranger's rude comment, traffic, the weather, the past. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. There are only two categories in life. Things you can control, like your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, your choices, and things you cannot, like other people's moods, the economy, what happened yesterday, or what might happen tomorrow. Now here's a question. Have you ever seen someone yelling at the sky during a thunderstorm? As if the clouds will listen and go away? It's kind of absurd, right? But that's exactly what we do when we let someone else's behavior pull us into anger. It's like shouting insults at the ocean, hoping it'll calm down. It won't. What we can do, what we must do, is focus on the only thing we ever truly own, our response. That's where your power is. That's where peace begins. So the next time something, or someone, tries to hijack your emotions, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. Because your energy is too valuable to waste on the uncontrollable. So, what do you actually control? Your reaction. Epictetus said, it's not events that disturb us, but our judgment of them. Let that sink in. It's not the insult itself that hurts you. It's how you interpret it. It's the meaning you attach to it. The story you tell yourself about what it says about you. But here's the truth. Words are powerless unless you give them power. You can choose to pause, to reflect. Anger moves fast, like a fire. But wisdom takes its time. So next time you feel that surge, someone cuts you off in traffic, a coworker throws shade, or a stranger says something rude online, stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, does this truly harm me? Will this matter a year from now? In most cases, the answer is no. What bothers us in the moment often fades just as quickly, if we let it. Most provocations are small, fleeting, and frankly, not worth a drop of your energy. Seneca put it beautifully. The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. When someone acts with cruelty, stay kind. When someone loses control, stay composed. That's not weakness, that's real strength. That's mastery. The moment you shift your perception, the insult disappears, the storm passes, and you're still standing, calm, centered, untouched, because you didn't let them pull you down. You stayed where you belong, in control of yourself. When someone behaves poorly, let it be their burden, not yours. You don't need to carry their anger, their chaos, or their pain. You don't need to respond in kind. Their behavior is a reflection of them, not you. Meet their anger with calm, their mess with order. You don't have to mirror someone's weakness to prove your strength. In fact, every provocation, every jab, every criticism, every rude interruption, is a test. A quiet challenge from life itself. Will you remain centered, or will you let yourself be pulled off course? Each of these moments is an opportunity, an invitation to build your inner fortress a little stronger. And instead of seeing these moments as obstacles, The Stoics teach us to see them as training grounds. Not punishment, but preparation. When someone tries to anger you, try this. Silently say to yourself, this is a test. Will I pass? Will I remain calm? Will I choose strength over reaction? Will I hold the line, or let them knock me off balance? It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Because every time you choose calm, you grow. You gain something the other person will never take from you: control. And here's the surprising twist. Even in the most frustrating moments, you can practice gratitude. Yes, gratitude. Because this challenge, it's making you better. It's making you wiser. It's making you unshakable. So don't resent the test. Welcome it, pass it, and keep walking forward, steady, clear, and powerful in your peace. Life isn't always easy, and it's not meant to be. The Stoics didn't just accept that truth, they embraced it. They called it amor fati, love of fate. It means loving everything that happens. Not just the good, but the hard parts too. Why? Because every challenge is a chance. Every frustration is a forge. Every person who pushes your buttons is handing you a gift, a moment to grow stronger. So when someone annoys you, criticizes you, disrespects you, pause. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Be grateful. Yes, grateful. Because now you get to practice patience. Now you get to strengthen your discipline. Now you get to prove that you are unshakable. This is how Stoics grow. Not by avoiding discomfort, but by transforming it. And that brings us to the next step. Build your inner fortress. Imagine your mind as a great stone fortress. The gates are closed, strong, steady, no insult, no provocation, no negativity can enter unless you open the door. Let that sink in. People can knock, they can shout, they can throw stones, but unless you let them in, they have no power. So train your defenses, strengthen the walls, stand guard at the gate, and most importantly, remember, you are the keeper of your peace. No one gets to come inside without your permission. And when you live that way, when you love your faith, and guard your inner world, nothing outside can break what's within. To keep your inner fortress strong, you must return to it every day. Take time to reflect, to sit in stillness, to remind yourself of this simple, powerful truth. No one can harm me unless I let them. Let that become your daily mantra. The world will keep spinning. People will still have bad days. Words will still fly. But over time, you'll start to notice something incredible. None of it touches you, unless you allow it to. You are no longer a puppet pulled by emotions. You are no longer at the mercy of other people's moods. You are grounded, a quiet force, a calm within the storm. That's the power of Stoic practice. Not in changing the world around you, but in mastering the world within you. So take this with you. Every day is a chance to strengthen your peace. Every challenge is a chance to grow. And every breath is a reminder that you are in control. Not them, not the chaos. You. Remember this. The world outside may be loud, chaotic, and unpredictable, but your peace? That's yours to protect. No one can take it, unless you hand it over. So guard it well, reflect daily, return to yourself often, and with time, you'll find that nothing outside you can shake what's within. Man in lotus position. This is the heart of Stoicism. It's not about being cold, it's about being calm. It's not about avoiding life, it's about mastering it from the inside out. And if this message resonated with you, if it lit even a small spark inside, sparkles, then like this video to let the algorithm know. Speaking head, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Speech balloon, comment below. What's your biggest trigger, and how will you handle it differently now? And of course, bell, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos on Stoic wisdom, emotional mastery, and the art of inner peace. We're building something powerful here, and I'd love for you to be part of it. Want to go deeper? Right arrow, check out the next video, where we explore how Marcus Aurelius stayed calm while ruling an empire. Thanks for watching. Stay steady, stay grounded, and I'll see you there.